he is good. He is really good, especially when it comes to politics. This guy's out of his mind. Grieger remembers him.
I'm trying to look this up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look up the question just to see if it's something that you can find.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you're going to find the word, but it means vivacious. They were talking about it explains.
The state-run media repeated it. Every single channel repeated it.
Wow.
The same exact word. Once the marching orders go out, they all do it.
And I'll even give it the meaning of the word. And it actually explains the person I used to be before I got my mental health care and properly medicated. The word means wanting to start an argument or fight or expressing an argumentative or opinion very forcefully. I found him blah, 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 and arrogant.
Aggressive?
What was that?
Was it aggressive?
Hey, is Jimmy still with us?
Yeah, no, that was Brent.
That was
Brent, but I thought Jimmy called in too. Now, Brent, where'd you go, Brent?
I'm still here.
Would you jump in and change the conversation? Tell me what's going on up there in Virginia. Matter of fact, I had a guy from Pittsburgh come down here visit me, Jimmy Stewart. That's why I came to mind. He's living near you up there in Raleigh. Him and his wife, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, guy I graduated high school with, yeah.
Yeah.
He lives up in your neighborhood up there. So what kind of wild shenanigans going up there? Are they moving the football team to your neighborhood because DC is so radical and violent and evil?
No. There ain't nothing going on where I'm at. You know, BT ain't going nowhere.
Well, no, they're corrupt as heck, though.
Well,
probably be quiet.
What state is it?
What state isn't? Florida.
Is it what?
Well,
Florida.
that's true. I don't know why I'm not there. I should be.
This is we should not even be a part of the union. We should be our own state. We are the mark of what a state should be. You don't get welfare. Now, if you're a man, I don't care if you're disabled, you don't get no money. They'll give you food stamps. You ain't getting no money, though. If you could lift your legs and walk out the door, get a job, sucker, because you ain't getting no money. Now, if you're a woman with kids, or if you're a man and you're in charge of the kids, you'll get something, and that's understandable, you know.
Or a senior.
No.
Well, yeah, they
No.
get their SSI. They get.
Well, that's SSI. That's not.
They get
you're not getting any
Medicare. They
welfare,
get still.
But there's no welfare, none
No.
whatsoever.
Unless they're disabled or something like that, they can get help.
But that's different getting disabled help. But you don't get welfare. Like Grigor will tell you about Pennsylvania up there. He's angry about it as heck.
Pennsylvania is only second in corruption to D.C. They're the only place that's more corrupt than Pennsylvania.
I wouldn't.
Our governor today wants to issue carbon credits to our electric companies.
That's crazy.
So basically, he just wants to steal money from the electric companies. They're not solving the problem of pollution. You know, it's a Ponzi scheme, and Pennsylvania state government, they're going to rake in a whole lot of dough for nothing.
Don't you think it's all corrupt or just all dirty? I think politics is dirty. Both sides, doesn't matter. It's all dirty.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing right about politics.
And that's why I never talk politics.
Exactly.
It's all messed up anyway.
Yes, it is. It's all broken.
The whole thing.
Trust me, how I really feel.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing, Matt. If you don't take an interest in politics, it'll take an interest in you and in your wallet.
Good line.
Yeah, and it can kiss my you-know-what, but I'm keeping it. As far as I'm going,
Hey, Matt, we're going to put you in the penalty box in a minute, okay?
How can you put me in the penalty box? I'm the one running this ship, Robbie.
I know.
That's why I stand myself.
Oh, boy, Tosh, I just got whiplash, kid. Jeez, it's good. Lord have mercy.
And this is why I don't
It's
talk.
just so much fun.
And this is why I don't talk politics. It gets too goofy for me. No thanks.
All right,
Listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinions about it. and you can feel however you want about it. Just leave me out of it. That's all I ask.
I hear
That's all I
that.
ask. Just leave me out of it.
It's just like religion. Religion's another one.
I'm the exact same way.
Yeah.
Some of the
Same
arguments,
thing.
some of the arguments that I've heard for politics and religion are too stupid for me to get involved in, so I
Yeah.
just ignore it. And we just lost Brent. He just hung
Right.
up.
Well, unfortunately, it shouldn't be an argument. It shouldn't be like it was back in Reagan and
Like,
what was his day? The white-haired guy.
Papa Bush.
No, he was the Speaker of the
Ford?
House. White-haired guy. Grigor knows.
If you keep ignoring it, it will eat you alive.
Oh, we're in for so much trouble. You don't know what's on the horizon right now. It's
I don't
bad.
even think we're in control. I mean,
It's very bad. It's very bad. This is
You
not good.
can't ignore it. It's coming to
Right.
your doorstep.
We would all like to, but ignoring it, the inevitable is going to happen, and you need to step up
Yeah.
and speak up.
You can either be an informed voter or you can swallow what they're throwing out there.
Thank you. Hey, now that you mentioned that, Grigor, have you ever heard of Julia Schmidt? You don't even know about this.
nope.
No.
This guy was physically disabled. I think it was his left or right leg he didn't have or whatever. He was a gimp, but he actually had to sell his clothes while physically handicapped just to buy food. And he is the man using sausage skin that created today's modern
Really?
prophylactic.
Jeez. Yeah.
So that's how you came up with condoms and sausage casings.
I know. Like,
Don't ask me. I don't know what God does with me. Jesus loves me, uses me. Hopefully-
Okay.
I don't know. These
That's the
things
first
just come out. I
That's the
can't
first
help
time I've ever heard it
myself.
put that way before.
I hear Aaron laughing in the background. Good,
I
Aaron.
think
There
it's
you go.
time for him. I think he needs
Okay.
his medicine.
Yeah, all right. So here's what we're gonna
It's
do.
almost time for my medicine. It's actually time.
All right.
Before I go do that, again,
Let me put-
727.
Let me put the fire out for the time being. I gotta be able to put the fire out for the time being. So,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
So 727-441-3000 is the phone number to call. Robbie's gonna go take his medication break. He'll be back on with us in a few minutes. And until then, we're gonna rock with what we normally do. It's Smoking in the Boys Room and Motley Crue right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
I'm gonna leave the boys on floor. I was smoking in the boys' room. And then I teach it on the building up in the hood. Everybody knows that smoking is allowed. Everybody smoking in the boys' room. Smoking in the boys' room. I tell you, I was smoking in the boys' room.
All right, and it looks like we are back and soon to get things set up and rocking and rolling here on more of It's All Groovy on the Tan Talk Radio Network. 727-441-3000 is the phone number to call. I had to get the fire pit back up and going. As Cheryl and Robbie have returned from Robbie's medication break, we also still have Grigor the Barbarian and Aaron Biscuits on the phone line. They are joining us remotely from Pittsburgh around their own fire pits in their backyards. It's all groovy, baby.
All groovy.
And remember, when you're here, man, it's just simple as this. It's funny. Aaron tends to be quiet sometimes, but me, her, and Grigor talked last week. I was on the phone with Aaron for 5 hours and with Grigor and Aaron for 2 hours.
Yeah.
But that shows the power of not only good conversations, but good friendships as well.
That is very true. I'm very blessed. Yeah, Aaron's been my friend since 2004. I mean, 20 years.
Hey,
Yep.
speaking of Aaron, Aaron,
Network.
your Dirty Birds picked up a point against the Ottawa Senators.
Yeah, but the Dirty Birds.
Hi.
But the
I
Dirty
know they're doing
The
really
Dirty
bad.
Birds are almost on the outside of the playoffs for the joining the Blackhawks on the outside looking in and watching the rest of the playoffs on TV with everybody else. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah, but they picked up a win. Give them an attaboy. Don't be so bitter.
I'm an Islander fan. Hold on. That's Cheryl and Robbie giving the applause. I will do no such thing. I hate the Penguins. I'm an Islander fan. So take their words and shove it where the sun don't shine, okay?
So the Pigeons actually won tonight?
No.
That was
No,
last night.
the other night.
Oh, the other night. Okay, because
Yeah, no, the Pigeons don't play tonight.
they play on Saturday. I know that New York Rangers, and then
Yeah.
They-
the next
they
day your
play
Islanders
tomorrow.
Rangers. Yeah, I know.
Aaron said they play
We didn't
tomorrow.
win against Ottawa. We got a point against Ottawa because it went to
It went to overtime
but we
before the
did not
Senators
win.
won it. Yeah, as it sits right now in the playoff standings, the Pittsburgh Penguins are 7 points back of the New York Islanders for the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. They're 7 points back with about a month to go in the season.
Almost but eliminated. I think what the Penguins got 19 or 20 games left? No.
Well, that includes
like
tomorrow
that.
night when they're home to the San Jose Sharks. And as it sits right now, the Penguins have 18 games left.
18
There are
games
64
left.
games played of an 82-game season. They have Vancouver at home tomorrow night.
So yeah, no, they're out. They already gave up. However,
Yeah, but hey, there's still interest for other teams on this radio show. My Islanders are in Buffalo tomorrow night, and more importantly, for this area, the New York Rangers are half an hour from our studios in Tampa to play the Lightning tomorrow night.
Groovy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, Lightning Rangers tomorrow night. That's gonna make for
That'll
entertaining
be a
hockey,
good game.
and I think everybody's playing this weekend.
Now we definitely need to root for Tampa this against the Rangers
Yeah.
because
And
the Rangers are in.
And ironically enough, the Rangers play Pittsburgh this Saturday at 3:00.
That is correct.
National
Yes, we do.
television game.
That's on local TV down there. You know that.
It's on ABC.
That's part of the top three to beat the bookie coming up.
Yeah. Once
in
the
a little
betting
bit.
line actually comes out for it.
Yeah, it's but does that really matter? The game to the Rangers to beat Pittsburgh. I mean, does it really matter in the outcome of where we're going with the playoffs?
Well, for the Penguins, it might if they want to keep sniffing a playoff
the
spot.
Penguins ain't sticking sniff the dog's butt.
The Rangers,
They can sniff the dog's
okay,
butt. They
so
ain't
for
getting
the
nothing.
way it sits right now, it matters to the Rangers if they want to get home ice advantage throughout the playoffs.
Okay,
Because
so
as it
home
sits
ice.
right now, they're trailing the Florida Panthers for the best record in the Eastern Conference.
Wow.
Okay, groovy.
Panthers have 94 points entering play tonight. The Bruins have 91. The Rangers have 90. So how this would play out if the playoffs were to start right now? The matchups would look like this: the Islanders would get the Panthers, the Lightning would play the Rangers,
That's the thought Rangers, yeah.
Carolina gets Philly, and Boston gets Toronto. That's how the Eastern Conference would look right now if the playoffs were to start tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I can't wait till it happens. What is it? April
7th, April 18th.
7th, 18th?
Well, April 18th is the last day of the regular season. The Penguins Islanders, and Lightning all end the same day. They all end on the 17th.
Wow.
The Lightning are playing Toronto at home, and the Islanders and Penguins are playing each other.
Oh, by the way, not to completely change subjects, but stay on sports.
By all means.
Aaron, as you know, the Tampa Bay Rays are going to come to the best ballpark in the nation, bar none. I'm sorry.
PNC Ballpark in Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, it is the best.
And
And that's not being biased.
No, I know, but hang on. There's still bigger news related to the sports world that both impacts here in Tampa and up there in Pittsburgh. Baker Mayfield's back with the Bucks for 3 years and $100 million.
Wow.
And Russell Wilson is the new starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's a joke.
No, it's not.
I know it. It's true, but it's a joke.
Legit, but come on.
I can't believe they did that. I am flabbergasted. I saw it online.
That's
I'm
a
like,
word
no.
and that is a word that is underutilized in today's vocabulary. Flabbergasted. It is an underutilized word in the English language.
Yeah, you're not going to hear that anywhere else, but on It's All Groovy.
You
That's
never got
true.
the answer to your question.
No, I did not. I did not get the answer to my question. Which one? Okay, I'm going to give you the word. I'm going to give you the word. They called him pugnacious.
Pugnacious?
Mhm.
Pugnacious.
Okay.
We got 5 minutes. The first caller call in, spell it correctly without cheating, please. I will send you a $25 prepaid debit card. 727-441-3000. Yeah, thank you for. I bit my tongue here, Matt.
It's okay. And if you want
It
to
happens.
call in toll free, it's 866-826-1340.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
we have a toll free number and we have the 727 number.
Oh, wow. There's a question I want to ask everybody. This is another one, which might spark a little. I think I find it fascinating myself. Anyways, Budweiser. Where did Budweiser get their name from? It was created by Anheuser-Busch, and I will let you know this.
St.
There
Louis,
is no
Missouri.
person named Mr. Budweiser.
Okay, well, before you get to the Budweiser question, what is the oldest brewery in the United States?
Ying Thing.
Yingling.
Yep.
That is Pennsylvania. That is correct. Ying Thing is the oldest brewery.
1826, Yingling started being brewed. It's the oldest beer in the U.S. Everybody
Wow.
thinks Budweiser, but no, Budweiser is the popular answer for U.S. beer. Yingling is the oldest distillery in the United States for beer.
And do you know Anheuser-Busch actually said when he was dealing with his father to create this, and he said, "What do I know about beer? I don't even like beer." That's what he actually said.
And yet you're one of the biggest beer sellers in the world.
Grigor, you probably saw this because I know you watch the same kind of garbage I do. You know what the answer is. I bet you do. But however, I might even have you fooled.
I think it has to do with the hops.
What happened was he couldn't find a right recipe that anybody seemed to like. He was trying to go national, which he was one of the first national beers. And that was a big deal. And I'll tell you what, that's the biggest lesson I learned when I was in business. Don't play small business. Go big or don't go. Period. Go. Go all out. If you're going to lose it, lose it. Go all out. Anybody listen and what the show before ours talks about entrepreneurs, go all out. Go all out. Period. I can't stress that enough.
Oh, yeah.
But he couldn't get the right flavor and that he liked, and he hired some people, the brewers and crap, and finally they actually found a beer that Anheuser-Busch liked.
And just that way nobody gets confused, it's Anheuser-Busch. Robbie has a little trouble saying the right
Come on.
word, but it's
Hey, if my
Anheuser-Busch.
son Jesse was still alive, he speaks German. It's Anheuser.
But
And
thankfully,
if you're
it's
from
not-
Pittsburgh, you live in a house, not a house.
Hey, have you ever seen a Budweiser Zero?
I have. It's like Heineken Zero. It's basically non-alcoholic Budweiser.
Right.
I've tried Heineken Zero. Not good.
No, we saw that after the show last week because we usually go down to Goose's and get a sandwich and have a drink.
Mhm.
And a guy was drinking his Budweiser Zero. I'm like, what the
We thought it was
heck is that?
like zero sugar. Or
That's
No,
what I
it's zero.
thought, yeah.
It's non-alcoholic Budweiser,
Right.
which is apparently that's become a big trend lately. Is finding non-alcoholic beer. But to answer Robbie's previous question before we get back into this, since nobody has called in, the correct spelling for pugnacious, Pugnacious,
Yeah.
pugnacious.
Bingo, you are correct.
That is correct.
That is
He looked it
absolutely
up.
correct.
Yeah, I
Matt, I'm going to give you a $25 gift card, and then you're going to give it back to me, and I'm going to go have a sandwich after the show.
did. Knock yourself out, Robbie.
We're going to get people. They're out there listening. I know they are. They're just people. I don't know why some people are afraid to call in, especially this. The lines are open, man. You're not going to get a
listen,
busy signal.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we do promise you this much. You can't. I don't know why people are afraid to call into this radio show. We promise we don't bite. We promise we don't bite on this show.
And if we do, it's only a nip. Oh, by the way, I want to say
Robbie
again.
said that, not me.
Yeah, I did. I want to say again, thanks to Paul Porter and the home team on Saturday, 9 to 11. Every Saturday, please tune in. Paul Porter's good. He's the one that kept me striving to go and do my thing and finally get where I'm at now. I'm not where I want to be, but we're heading up there. I'm on the first step of the ladder.
You're grooving in the right direction, Robbie.
Amen. I think so. And God's got me on this path. I'm supposed to do something for him. I don't always have the right things to say each week that he wants me to say, but it's there. And I want you all to know that this is all really, well, for my entertainment and your entertainment purposes too. That's where I wanted to go. Thank you, Lord Jesus. He just answered my questions. Oh, yeah, I just snorted again. Yes, I did. Oh.
That's how you know.
Hey, Rob.
That's how you know it's good material. If Robbie's already starting to snort.
Hey, Rob,
All right, hold
I
on.
got it. I got an answer to the first question.
You
Spit or
gotta,
swallow.
you gotta come back on the
If you
microphone.
got that far, it doesn't matter. It's all groovy.
For sure.
Well, you know what? Whether you spit or swallow, it does burn. And you know what, Cheryl? What is that burns whether you spit or swallow?
Listerine.
Yeah, you should have figured it was mouthwash.
You filthy pig.
Yeah, this is like I said. This is a clean, friendly radio show, folks. Do us all a
You
favor.
filthy pigs.
And please kindly take your minds out of the gutter. We are a family-friendly radio show here on It's All Groovy.
You are definitely pugnacious. Oh, dear
That's
God.
funny.
I crack me up sometimes.
Yeah.
I can't help
You see the way I look at it? If you ain't laughing, you ain't living, baby.
it. This is true.
You
Like
also
when,
know, useless information. You know you burn 3 calories every time you laugh?
how many?
3 calories. Every time you laugh, you burn 3 calories.
Wow.
Well, there's something I need to tell you that I can't do because the FCC will shut us down if I
Okay,
say
then,
this.
all right,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm shutting the mics off for now so Robbie can collect himself. Tell me after the show.
100 calories every time you do it.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to just let it go at that. Lord Jesus, help me. Why did you leave me? Let me go that far and say it.
All right, well, Robbie's mic is turned off for now so he can collect himself. And he's already having a moment here in the studio. Robbie, are you
I want to talk
okay?
about the sign.
Well, talk about it.
I
Yeah.
don't know enough to talk about the sign.
What signs?
This,
And she's talking astrology here, Robbie.
yeah, no,
Oh,
or spiritually.
with the impending solar eclipse?
Right.
You're probably more versed on
April
that.
8th.
No,
Yeah, that is
Right.
correct.
yeah, and I don't pay attention to astrological signs. To me, that's all doo-doo. I don't pay attention to it.
All right.
No.
Like I know I know I'm a Virgo, but that's about as far as I know, and as far as I'm prepared to go with it.
I'm a Virgo too.
When's your birthday, Aaron?
September 4th.
August 23rd. I'm right at the cutoff.
See, I'm an Aquarius. Well, I'm on the cusp too of Capricorn Aquarius.
What date?
January 20th.
All right. It's all groovy, baby.
Exactly.
Robbie,
What? I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at
Sign.
myself from
So
earlier.
you're not spiritual whatsoever?
not really. No.
You don't really.
Really?
That's
Everybody
what I
has a
get
little bit of.
No, I don't pay attention to spirituality. I don't pay attention to religion. It's just whatever. Leave me be. Let me do my thing.
You need to see more signs.
Yeah, I do see signs. There's signs all over the place. There's a street sign on the corner. There's a stop sign 2 blocks up. There's a sign for the subway about a block over from my house. I see signs all over the place. What are you talking about?
See, I'm a believer. I'm spiritual, so it's groovy.
Yeah, it is.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm not putting it down. If that's what you want to believe and that's what you're into,
Heck yeah.
more power to you, man.
Hey, since we're on that subject,
What? What's up, there? You got to be a little more specific, Robbie.
You know
So
what?
you didn't finish the
If you want behind
Budweiser
that
recipe.
glass, go ahead, Grigor.
You didn't finish the Budweiser reason why it's
Okay.
called Budweiser.
Yeah, I did not, did I? Let me
Thank
go
you.
back.
No.
No, I did not. He could not find the right taste. And this is a guy who did not like beer. Not only did he not like the effects of beer, nor the taste of it, Mr. Anheuser-Busch, just to make Matt angry.
Well, all right, so what was the first name of the guy who invented Budweiser? Adolphus. It's Adolphus Busch.
Adolphus.
That's Coors. That's Coors.
No, it's not.
No.
Adolphus Busch journeyed to America in 1857. And then
He
started.
created Budweiser.
Yep. Adolphus Busch founded Budweiser.
Oh, did I get the first name wrong then? What the first name I called him?
It's Adolphus. Adolphus Busch.
I didn't call him Adolphus. What did I say? I was completely wrong.
Anheuser.
I call him Anheuser.
Mhm.
I have mental health issues. People, forgive me, please. I do have lapses. I thank you for laughing at me, Aaron, and not with me. And I don't care if you laugh
We're
at
laughing
me or
here.
with
Okay, hold
me.
So-
I enjoy that.
Laughing
Either
here.
So-
way. But this
Yeah.
part is correct. Adolphus Busch.
Yeah, Adolphus Busch and
There we
Ernbard
go.
Anheuser purchased a brewery in 1860. So Anheuser purchased his first brewery in 1860. He purchased the Bavarian brewery in 1864.
Well, he went to a place called, and Grigor will understand this because we are of that descent, Czechoslovakia.
So just to clarify, in 1864, Edmund Anheuser bought a brewery in 1864 and went into business with his son-in-law Adolphus Busch, and they set about creating a business that would become known as Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri, aka
But how did it get
Budweiser.
its name Budweiser?
That's what I'm checking.
Okay.
Well, you were telling that story, but you keep getting sidetracked.
I want to swear so bad.
But that's why you have me at the controls. And okay, another trivia question for you, Robbie.
Yeah, go ahead.
When did the famous Anheuser-Busch Clydesdales make their debut in advertising? What
Oh,
year?
good question. I'm going to say 1886, and don't ask me why.
Nope. Anybody else want to take a guess?
Nobody?
Oh,
Come on, shoot it out there.
When was the first time we saw the Budweiser Clydesdales? What year?
1920.
Close, but no cigar. Aaron?
The same
I don't
year
know,
the Pittsburgh Pirates won their first
No.
World Series.
No, but Aaron's close. Aaron's really close.
What did she say?
She said 1930. She's closest.
It's 1909.
24.
Nope, the correct answer?
1933.
Ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding. Grigor
Yeah,
got it.
the day we
1933.
repealed Prohibition.
Yep.
And that's when the Steelers became a team, too. That is correct. Sugar Plum, you beat me on that one. Good job. Good job. Oh, yeah, you got me on that one. Holy cow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
My phone's going too slow.
Fascinating. What's going too slow?
And my phone, I
Your
can't look
phone?
up the answers fast enough.
So to answer Robbie's original question of how Budweiser got its name, it's a German derivative of the adjective meaning Budweis, which is beer. Beer was originally brewed for the first time in Bohemia, Czechoslovakia, or what is now the Czech Republic.
Okay, don't go through any further than that, okay? Don't go any further than that because you are on the right path. It was
Yeah,
named
well, he's looking
after...
it up.
It was named after the town. Let me see if I can pronounce it correctly. You are Czechoslovakia.
Yep.
He couldn't find a good flavor, and he sent people out all over Europe to find the right mixture to make the right brew that would Americans would love. It'd be an American beer, but it's not. It's a Czechoslovakian beer, and it's from Česká Budějovice Raví.
No, he's right. It's in the Czech Republic. It was founded in 1256. This is where beer was first brewed.
Česká Budějovice Raví.
Czech
And
Republic, yes.
they're from the Czech Republic, and that's where Budweiser got their original recipe. That is
Yep.
correct. That is
Budweiser
correct.
got its name when it was brought in St. Louis with Adolphus Busch and his father-in-law creating Anheuser-Busch, and they took the name from that.
But it's Budapest.
Yep.
Budapest Ratvi. Budapest, Budweiser. That's where they got it from, named after the town in Czechoslovakia.
Yep.
Budapest.
Do they switch their B's and W's like?
Yeah,
Germany?
actually, if you're smart, that's very good. And nobody knows that. A lot of people don't know that. I learned that a long time ago from Bret Hart, actually, back in the day in the 70s. A Volkswagen, it's not Volks, it's actually Volkswagen.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wagon for the folks.
Mm-hmm.
V, it sounds like an F. And I wish Jesse was still alive. I can't believe my kid knew full German, and I never knew that. Living down here in Florida, I missed the end of his life there. But I digress. I don't want to I'm bringing myself down. I'm bringing it up. But I got to bring Jesse's name up.
Yeah.
Because that's the reason we have the opening song we always have is Leonard Skinner.
Simple Man.
Oh, that's a good
Simple
song.
Man.
Yeah.
And he was.
Have you ever heard the cover version that Shinedown did of Simple Man?
No.
I say this all the time. More often than not, the covers aren't as good as the original.
Mm-hmm.
That for me is in my top three, where the cover is just as good.
Oh, really?
There's three that are on top of my list. Shinedown's cover of Simple Man by Skinner.
Shinedown. Yes, I
Yep.
have heard that one. Yes.
Then there's Disturbed covering Sounds of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel.
Mhm.
You know what? And you know what that song's really about?
What? Sounds of Silence?
Yeah, his son was not able to hear.
Paul
We got
Simon.
in trouble in junior high school for that because
Really?
we made fun of this guy. His son was deaf. He was a teacher, and we got in a lot of trouble for that, and
So-
we didn't know at the time. though.
Right. So
For
for me, it's Disturbed covering Sound of Silence. It's Simple Man being covered by Shinedown, and there's a tie for my third. It's a toss-up between Johnny Cash's "God's Gonna Cut You Down," which is a cover of Elvis's "Run On," and
Green Day.
the Cranberries "Zombies" getting covered by Bad Wolves.
what?
What the hell
I
don't know that one.
Yeah, all right. So you know the song "Zombie" by the Cranberries?
Okay, no,
It was
I have not.
covered in
Yeah.
2018 by Bad Wolves. Fantastic version.
I'll have to listen to that.
Zombie.
I like Cumbersome, that song.
Yes. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna do this now. Give me a second to pull it up.
Well, I tell you what I listened to.
All right, hang on, Robbie. I'm gonna pause the flames for just a minute. We're gonna put the fire out for the night.
Okay,
And now I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. This is the audio of Bad Wolves covering the Cranberries. Hold on. Now again, all you're gonna hear for the first bit of it is the instrumentals, and then the lyrics will kick in and tell me what you think. Hang on, here we go.
And I hit him slowly, child is slowly taken.
Now I'm gonna leave that playing underneath this for a minute. Now originally, Bad Wolves came out in an interview after they released the song, and they said that Dolores O'Riordan, who was the lead singer of the Cranberries, was supposed to record the chorus for the song, but as she was getting ready to, she passed away.
Wow.
So whatever money that Bad Wolves made off this song, they donated to her family when it first
Wow.
came out. And this, hang on, just gotta wait for it. So you know the part I'm talking
I
about.
remember this song now.
Yeah.
I like it.
Now, Dolores O'Riordan was supposed to re-record this. Now, does that sound familiar?
Yes, it does. I
Okay, so
remember that.
Dolores O'Riordan was supposed to re-record that and have that go on the track with Bad Wolves. but she
Well-
passed away before the song came out
Wow.
and before she could record it. So whatever money that they took in from the song that first year, they donated to Dolores' family.
That's cool.
Well, that was
That's
bankruptcy
creepy.
and divorce time in my life. So,
Yeah, but you see, that's the beauty of being able to tune into It's All Groovy each and every week right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network. You never know what we're going to talk about, and
Nope.
you never know what you're going to learn
Yep.
listening to the show.
Yep.
it's always open. What the heck did I want to say? You screwed me up here.
Sorry,
I was
Robbie.
going to make fun of myself. Oh, wait a second.
See, I like learning something new every
Yeah.
single day.
Yeah, even if it's something weird, whether it's like you learn something you didn't know about one of your favorite TV shows, you learn
Right.
something about a song,
Okay.
you learn something about sports. As long as you're learning
Right.
something somehow, it's a
Right.
good day. What's
Yep.
up, Robbie?
All right. Before we get to top three to beat the bookie, and this stinks now. There's one thing I do miss about the entertainment industry, and it's not sports anymore. It's the DF, NFL, DraftKings. What's the other one? F whatever. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. FanDuel. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you say I couldn't believe I saw advertisements the other day during a game. You can bet on like the drop of the puck during the game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
They're doing
that's
everything
what-
to take your
that's-
nickel.
That's why I don't waste my time with it.
No, I
Well-
can barely see it.
This is something I've been meaning to say a lot of times. And when I used to be on Paul's show and was doing top three to beat the bookie, and I went 72% correct for 15 years, I did have to say it's for entertainment purposes only. And that's how I actually got thrown off his show last year because I did not have a signature with the DFNFL. It is for entertainment purposes only. Listen, folks. You know what's fun about the gambling and the bookie numbers? Entertainment. You don't go to Vegas to win money. If you do, you're stupid. You are dumber than Robbie is on his worst day
That's
of
not
his
true.
life.
I won a jackpot.
Okay, but you win, but you didn't go there to win.
Oh, yes, I did. I went there I knew I was
You
going
went
to
there
get
to have fun, I
Well, of
hope.
course. But I knew I
You
knew I
go
was
there to
gonna-
spend $1,000
in
you blow
hopes I would win.
$1,000,
Right.
bam.
In hopes I would win.
And still you have fun even if you don't win any money.
Well, that's because
That's the idea.
you have to acknowledge how much you're spending. You can't spend more than. I don't like gambling because of that.
Exactly the point. Now, this is where it makes sports fun. Whether it's the old man, old lady, or both you into the sports, which I've been fortunate to have people in my life, women that were both into sports. But, okay, you bet. Okay, you got, let's just NFL, you know, it's a +3, whatever spread. So you bet. Okay, you pick a team, I pick a team. We don't care about either one of them. It ain't the Steelers, it ain't the Buccaneers, so who cares? And so you bet the game, so you watch the game, make it entertaining, and the loser does the dishes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
make it fun. That's what it's really about. Don't spend your money, man. These guys just want to take you to the bank so bad.
You need to before we leave
Yeah.
the numbers for VA.
Yeah, Brent ain't even still with us, I don't think. 398, did I get that right? 398-6661. I need it. Where's my phone at?
I know. I need to write it down.
Because I don't call them anymore. I just like any other dope. You hit VA and you hit the button and you call. But I want to put it out to all vets. And remember, man, they are here to help you. I know it's a pain in the butt sometimes how it works, a little difficult. But you can get it done. Yeah, it is 398. I'm correct. 727-398-6661.
Mhm.
And just ask to speak to a social worker.
They have that thing coming up on April 6th, right?
That's correct.
So, and
Yeah, and if you need to take care of legal things, you have to
Right.
get a hold of them beforehand. So they put you on the docket. That way you can sit outside and enjoy your breakfast and your sandwich that they're going to give you for lunch, win prizes, what have you, until they call you into the court. So yeah, give the VA Bay Pines Air call 727-398-6601. And don't forget, it's all groovy every Wednesday night. Call in 727-441-3000. And Kriegar, you can say you hate me.
it's all groovy.
They're all groovy, man.
I know you hate when I do that.
So, with that being said, that will take care of things for It's All Groovy this week. We have to thank Aaron Biscuit and Grigor the Barbarian, as always, for chiming in on the show. So for everybody that called in tonight, for Grigor the Barbarian, for Aaron Biscuits, for Cheryl and Robbie the Shark, I'm Matt, the producer. We will be back same time, same place, same channel next week. And this is your friendly reminder that it's all groovy, man.
We can live happily now.